So come paint with me. So I found this iridescent, see the blue on the background? That is called Dragon Glaze, and it comes in different colors, and I love that blue. And then I found this Color Shift purple, which y'all know purple is my favorite color. And so I just needed to try this. So when I first started this painting, the background was just going to be different shades of gray dots. But then, of course, when I go to the craft store, I see this Color Shift and I'm like, okay, now we're doing bubbles. So that's how that came about. I really like the way it turned out. This lighting isn't the best, but so then I decided that I would use the gray for like the black parts of Mickey. And I wanted something super, super dark, but not so dark that you couldn't see it. I wanted it to definitely be different than the black in the background. And anyone that paints knows that once it dries, it's going to be darker. So let's see here. Oh, perfect. So I'm just going to randomly dot this with this dark gray with all different size dots. I always start with the biggest ones first so that I can make sure I can fit a few big ones in there, and then I kind of work my way down to smaller ones. This painting was simply just for fun. I had lost my Great Dane the day before, and I was home alone on a Sunday, and I thought, what brings me joy? Well, Mickey Mouse brings me joy. So that's how this painting came about. I had a black canvas up in my storage, and I thought, perfect. So some of you ask, well, how do you get that drawing of Mickey on there so perfect? Well, what I do is I draw out whatever I'm going to do on a piece of paper. And then I scan it into Photoshop and create it larger, so to fit whatever canvas I'm doing. And then I print it out. And in this case, it was like on an 8.5 by 11. So this canvas isn't very big. I print it out, and then I use carbon paper, and you can get carbon paper in different colors, white, red, blue, whatever. In this case, I used white. And then I trace my image onto the canvas with the carbon paper. So everything I do is my original art, but I just use tricks of the trade to get it to my canvas. If I was to draw this directly on the canvas, I would be erasing and drawing and erasing and drawing, and it would end up just making a mess on my canvas. And I like a nice clean palette to start with. So I traced this with carbon paper from a drawing I had scanned into Photoshop. I really like the way this gray is coming out. It's going to be just a little bit darker when it dries. It's going to be perfect. Oh, that yellow is perfect. I was a little concerned. That dot's a little messed up. Let's fix that. I was afraid it was going to be overwhelming, and I wanted something kind of light. And I ended up just using a true yellow. It's not light yellow. It's not golden yellow. It was just a true yellow, and it's just bright enough that it pops, and that brought a smile to my face. Now, when I chose the skin tone, at first I was just going to go with white, but then I thought, no, I want the gloves to be more white. I want his eyes to be more white. So I picked something that was kind of in the sand beige tone. And when I looked at other pictures of Mickey, he actually does have more of a skin tone on his face. So I was glad I went with that. Oops, I got some paint where it didn't belong, but I just got a wet Q-tip and wiped it off before it dried. Sometimes my hand gets in the paint and then I rest it on the painting and then we get an oops. So I didn't film the part of me painting the bottom of the shoe. That was, I used the original yellow that I used for the shoe, and then I mixed a little burgundy in it, so it gave me kind of that deep goldy orange for the bottom of the shoe. Now where I'm doing the eyes here, I didn't want like a bright white, so I'm actually using a color called Vanilla, which is just kind of a creamy white. I wanted to go with softer colors, and I'm glad I chose this. I really like it. I think I'll use the same for the gloves. It looks like I may have missed a little part of his leg hairs. Sometimes the lines are hard to see, especially when you're doing dot painting. It's easy to miss things, so we'll just go in there and fill that in real quick. I'm so glad that I saved that gray in a little container because I never would have got the same hue again. Lessons learned. So I looked at several different reds for his pants, and again, I didn't want anything too bright, so I ended up actually going with the burgundy that I had mixed into the yellow for the shoes. And perfect. I love it. So here is the completed picture. And I looked at it and I thought, oh my gosh, I was kind of going for this whole abstract thing, but now the lack of detail is making me sad. And so, poof, went through with a fine brush and some black paint and put in the details. And I think I like it much, much better. Thank you for spending Sunday afternoon with me painting a Mickey. You made my day.